The next recipe in my I Remember Mama series is Mrs. Juanita Jaluk's potato salad. Her family affectionately called her Mimi, and her potato salad was that one dish that created memories on a plate for them. Her daughter-in-law, Maisha, sent me the recipe, and she let me know that Mimi will always boil her potatoes and her eggs together. Mimi was from New Orleans, so this is a New Orleans-style potato salad. The recipe includes the Holy Trinity, which is onions, bell peppers, as well as celery. Maisha was very clear in the recipe that every ingredient had to be finely diced. In addition to the Holy Trinity, Mimi will also chop up a bit of green onions. And those green onions have to be finely diced. Once I could stick a knife through my potatoes, I just removed them and set them aside and allowed them to cool. Maisha let me know that her mother-in-law would boil her potatoes with the skin on. She did this because she said the potatoes were easier to peel that way. And I must agree, it makes it a lot easier once they're boiled. I am so glad I'm doing this I Remember Mama series leading up to Mother's Day. Mimi's family lost her on December 31st, 2023. In Maisha's message to me, she talked about how truly special her mother-in-law was to her. She said she would love on her and fuss at her just like she was her own child, and she was so blessed that she had her in her life. One of the life lessons that she taught Maisha was to have a good cry. She would tell her to wipe those tears out of her eyes because you can't make good decisions with all that water in your eyes. I love that. Through Maisha's message, I could tell how much of a special lady Mimi was. And while I made her potato salad recipe, I was hoping I was making her proud and finally dicing up all of my ingredients just as she would. Because I wanted to do right by this New Orleans style potato salad, I mashed up my potatoes just a little bit and then made sure to add the Holy Trinity. I then added my green onions and my finely diced eggs. To season Mimi's potato salad, she used salt, some black pepper. She also used onion powder as well as Tony's, but all I had was Slap Your Mama. And the last ingredient is a little bit of cayenne pepper for a little kick. I then gave everything a good mix, and in Mimi's recipe, she used dill relish as well as sweet relish. She adds 2 teaspoons of dill relish and then 2 teaspoons of sweet relish to her potato salad. She also adds about 1.5 teaspoons of yellow mustard. When I got the recipe from Maisha, she was very clear that I had to use blue plate mayo. So I ordered some off Amazon because I had to be truly authentic to Mimi's recipe. I also got some Creole mustard because she used both of those ingredients in her potato salad recipe. After I added the mayo and gave everything a good mix, the last and final ingredient that she would add is some parsley. I didn't have any fresh parsley, so I added some dry parsley into the potato salad and then gave it one last mix, and this is what it looked like before I topped it with a little Slap Your Mama and paprika. From the stories and from the pictures, Mimi seemed like a true old school Southern mama. So I'm sure she had her own potato salad bowl. This is the potato salad bowl that my mama always used, so I'm adding Mimi's potato salad recipe to my mama's bowl. I am truly enjoying this series. Not only is it giving me the opportunity to learn so much more about my Spilling the Sweet Tea community's loved ones, but also introducing me to other ways to make classic Southern dishes like potato salad. As I've done this entire series, I will write out Mrs. Juanita Jaluk's New Orleans potato salad recipe on my website, spillingthesweettea.com. I feel like this is the type of plate I would have if I was able to enjoy Miss Mimi's food. Mimi, you are truly loved and definitely missed by your family and friends. Thank you for creating so many beautiful memories on a plate for them. I hope I've made you proud in recreating your famous New Orleans style potato salad. I made it for my family and we truly enjoyed it. It was definitely a 10 out of 10. And most certainly, Spilling the Sweet Tea approved.